We're gonna go up to people, ask them what is sex, ask them to teach me how to properly put on a condom. I'm super nervous right now, but we're gonna go up and do this. We had some minor audio and camera difficulties, so if audio visual is shaky, that's why, sorry. So the first question is, what is sex?
Oh shit, you start with a hard one. Okay, I'm really overwhelmed because I think it means different things for different people. Being in a female marriage, same-sex marriage, I guess. Sex is a lot of different things, but it could be either cunnilingus, for the medical term, and or penetrate. For straight people, I think it's penetration, but I think they could argue that it's also oral sex.
Intercourse with somebody else. Putting your thing inside a hole.
So,
Like a male and a female. No, any. Yes. Because a male has a hole too, so that is facts.
So, how did you learn about sex? Did you get sex education?
Yeah, I did it it was 5th grade, and they pretty much only told us about males and females. They never told us about males and males and girls and girls. They never told us that.
So how'd you learn about that?
Sex is probably an interaction between two people when the penis goes in the vagina. No, it's not that. It's not that. It can be two men. It can be two girls. A guy or a girl. You know, sex is it's intimate. It's an intimate situation when the penis goes in the vagina.
That's the only sex.
That's intercourse.
That has to be the only sex. I mean, what other sex can be?
Oh, you should have recorded that.
Finger,
You should have recorded that.
thumb.
I think there's, especially at my age, it's like a big, like, social, like almost like a ticket, like, oh yeah, like I lost my virginity, so now I'm like at a different level than everybody else, like especially in high school. It's talked about less than I thought it would be. Like in movies, it's a huge thing, but then in reality, it's kind of like there's this unspoken rule not to talk about it or to just act like it's nothing normal. But I think it's different everywhere and it's always changing.
I feel like it's I'm not gonna say. I mean, it's always supposed to be a good time, right? But it's supposed to be like an intimate experience between two people, and to get to know someone a little better in a different situation. Just like going out, a competitive environment shows you how someone reacts in a certain situation. You kind of they better know how to talk to either a girl or guy, and know how to form a communication, and maybe go from there. I don't know. I don't. That's very vague. It's like how you go into a bedroom or on a couch or in a shower. I don't know. That's how it happens, I guess.
The connection, get like the feelings flowing.
Right.
Whatever happens. I feel like every time it's like kind of different, like a different interaction.
It's supposed to be different.
Yeah.
Sex is, to me, a connection between man and woman. It's consent. It's physical as much as it is mental.
It could be many things, right? Like
It's true.
it's kind of what you make it.
Like sex represents a perfect match. I feel like that's what sex is. It's something like I said, like he was saying, the penis and the vagina. For some reason, there's something that fits. It really fits.
You can have sex being lesbians though too. Two of the same sex organs. You can still have sex.
It won't feel the same. It's something
Why won't
different about it.
You can still like orgasm by having the same sex.
You can create the orgasm, but you won't create the same.
How do you know that?
Materialism.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
How do I know that?
Two people, two lesbians versus two gay people, or like a same-sex marriage. Why won't they be all the same? They're still sex. Sex doesn't have to be like a woman and a man. It could be a woman and a man.
Because it's not natural. That's just something.
Whoa, okay.
That's just something
natural.
you feel deep down.
The only thing that's natural is like having a kid, because like, but you can still have sex and have love, make love by being the same sex.
How did you guys learn about sex?
I learned about sex in school, basically, like public school. Everyone talks about it.
Porn.
It's a natural.
So did you like take a class or was it just people talking?
People talking.
Okay.
I had a sex ed class.
Okay, but like you didn't really. Did you learn anything from it?
I learned from school and from everyone.
Definitely sex ed and porn.
So my first question is, what is sex?
Connection.
Sex is probably the most like intimate thing you can do with somebody. But like to actually explain it, it could be oral intercourse or it could be normal.
What's normal?
Normal is where you Jeez, you can make me get like, you can make me depict it. I don't want to say it. We'll leave it. I'm selling ice cream.
I guess if we're getting technical, we have oral, intercourse. That's really all I can remember from, that PE, sex ed class. Yeah.
Connection at the heart.
Sex is an act of physical intimacy between two people. Could be a man and a woman. Could be two women. Could be a man and a man. But it's an act of physical intimacy where the two bodies mesh, have intercourse, make love. I suppose there's a number of different ways. I mean, there could be sexual intercourse. There could be other forms of intimacy. It could be oral sex. But typically, I think it's, to be blunt, it's when there's penetration, usually.
Between a man and a woman. Yeah.
Could be a man and a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. With two women, I think it's harder to define.
I think sex is really just the physical. It's not the emotional side of. There doesn't have to be love. Love isn't part of sex. Completely divorce can be just an act between two people that don't even have feelings for each other. Like a prostitute and a John. That's sex. But a husband and a wife, that's sex
Could
too.
be love and sex.
So, yeah.
Love and sex.
To me, sex is basically the ultimate climax. It can be physical, spiritual, mentally. It can be somewhat bad, somewhat addicting. But you're getting off in the way that you define as getting off. I actually learned about sex in a weird way. When I was 7 years old, my nanny she molested me and my older brother, and that's how we found out about sex. We saw what sex was defined. We saw what the definition of sex was for her, and that was for her to physically get off. But eventually, we found out what sex was. The first person that I was with, I was virginity to. So that was my definition. She had a different definition.
To me, it's like a physical activity, like tennis. Like it's like two people. I guess the normal is like a guy and a girl, but it can be two guys, two girls. But to me, it does not have an emotional connection.
How did you learn about sex, or how do you?
Yeah, in high school there was a very brief class, but it wasn't very anything useful, anything that we would need to learn to not get pregnant. Still in my high school, we had like 8 girls get pregnant. Apparently they weren't teaching enough in the class.
So have you learned any, like, how did you learn since then, if you have?
There's 2 like podcasts that I really like. And as I got older, when you have like your first and second boyfriend, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about sex with your girlfriend.
Yes.
But I think once you get older, it's nicer that you can talk to girls about it.
Can you tell me what sex is?
I'm not doing this.
Okay. Second question is, do you know how to put on a condom, and can you show me?
Yes.
No, I never used it.
I can show. I did put sunscreen on, which I hear like things like that can ruin.
Yeah,
condom,
that's okay. We're not sorry.
Perfect. So you want to open the condom. Make sure you don't rip the condom. You want to pinch the tip like so, and then you want to put it here and roll it down like this. Make sure you get all the way to the base, and make sure there's a little bit of air so that it doesn't bust, especially in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you want to hold it for? Why not?
This is weird. So you first identify which side it goes down.
Yes.
Hold this part.
Yes.
And you put it on there, and then you just roll it down. Like that, right?
Like pinch it until it's all the way down,
Okay.
because you don't want air bubbles in there, because then it could
Yeah. That makes
bust.
sense.
Do you know how to put on a condom?
No. The time I don't use condoms unless the guy brings it up. If he's all about that. But to me, recently it's been kind of bad, but I get tested after like each partner. I get that a lot, and I really hate that. Like when I don't bring up the condom thing, they're like, "Oh, well, you look clean." I'm like,
You look clean?
Yeah, like to me. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I could have had sex with 5 guys the last night, for all that you know. I did more than once, and I really think that's not okay.
Ah! Oh my God! Come on, man, go! I don't use condoms, that's the fucked up part. Usually I use one hand, you use one hand. But right now for the video, I'm using 2 hands.
You're not gonna pinch the top.
That's not how you do it.
No, yeah, you pull the top, you pull the top.
It's gonna pop, it's gonna pop.
You pull the top like that. But you definitely pinch the top. So why do you pinch the top? You don't know. You don't know.
The bubble.
No bubbles, so it doesn't break, so you don't get someone pregnant.
Plan B for a reason. It's called Plan B.
I have no idea whatsoever. I don't think I've ever seen a condom.
Okay, I can demonstrate. Do you want to hold?
Yes, I do.
And then you pinch the top, and you hold it until you roll it all the way down to the base. But the other way that you can use it is as a dental dam. So what you do is you cut off the tip, just like that, and you cut off the ring. Yeah, no. And then cut right here, just on any of, so like you have the long ways. So then you can go and cut.
You put this in your mouth?
So you use it as like a barrier. So like if you're gonna do oral sex like on a vulva or anal, this can help protect. Basically now you have a little dental dam, so you can be this is during oral sex you can be safe by just putting it on there. You can go down and still
If I was
feel
a
everything.
single lady in these streets, I might really employ these tactics.
And then you're gonna cut off the tip. Then you're going to cut it long ways along this.
You're pretty much creating a barrier between your mouth and your
Yeah. So if you do oral sex, then you just open it up.
I didn't know that.
So you can have safe oral sex.
So it's like this. Slap down.
Just there you go. That's exactly it. So do you know how to put on a condom?
I do.
So would you be willing to show me how?
Yes.
Okay. This video.
You rip it, but you don't rip it enough to wear that. Okay?
So you don't tear the condom.
Yeah. Almost dead.
And then one thing you want to do is like actually pinch the top. Because if there's air bubbles in the top. So do you like to eat?
Yes.
Vagina?
Oh, my girlfriend, yes.
Do it like bare mouth, like unprotected. Did you know you can use a condom to be protected when you're down there?
Is there a tongue condom? If I didn't have a girlfriend and know she was safe, I would.
Oh, actually, there's another way. So if you open this, I'm going to teach you how to make a dental dam. And here's the scissors. I'm going to tell you how to cut it. You can unroll the condom all the way. What you're going to do is cut off the tip like this, straight across. Yeah. And then you're going to cut the ring off the same way. And then you're going to cut it long ways like that. Okay, now, if you're with someone and you wanted to go do oral sex, you open it up and you don't have a dental dam, you can use a condom.
Oh, like a roll.
Mind blown.
So congrats on making your first dental dam. I love to see it.
Dude, you're the best.
You're the best.
No, I liked it. See, honestly, guys should be more educated about this because girls get the freaking shitty side of things. Also, vasectomies are reversible for guys. I was using birth control because
thank you so much.
if my daughter ever watches this, I love you so much.
Oh,